Waiting for this game for a while. I don't know how long it's been out, but it took a long time to download. Now, in this game, there's pretty much nothing else. You basically, it's like, if you've seen the game Tube Tycoon, you basically get to start a new, let's see, advanced text, okay, game menu, and go back and forth. Alright. Threw my chair across the room, they scattered. Calm down, Robin. Don't tell me. Someone call security. Get her out of here. I'm supposed to be here. Don't kick me out. I belong here. Stop making a fool of yourself. I threw my... unfortunately missed. Security burst through the doors to the band manager. There she is. Robin, what are you doing? You can't do this to me, you piece of shite. You need me. The guards grabbed my wrists, but I broke free. Joel, please tell them. He averted his eyes in embarrassment. Natasha, I thought we were friends, damn it. We are friends. The guards behind me again, and I got in her face. Not anymore yet. That's enough. Get her out of here. Okay, so apparently from what? Apparently she's getting kicked out of a band or something. Pulled me back by the arms, and they were too strong to fight. So I split instead. I spat right at his feet, right in his. He didn't like that. He was on me before I could blink, grabbing me by the collar. Do you know how much these cost? If anyone ever grabbed me by the collar, I would just headbutt him. I mean, because that's technically just a free opportunity. I mean, like, if someone grabs you by the collar, you could just go, and that would probably break a nose or something. For dignity, common sense, or those for that awful shirt. Just leave, Rob. You're making too much worse for yourself. Worse? Don't think it was much worse, you backstabbing little piece of. The guards almost twisted my arm off, yanking me out of the room. She's not allowed to talk from the premises. Got it? Traitors! The concrete scraped my palms, so I tossed out the back door of the building. Distant songs immediately ceased. Kinda like my life right now. Shut up, phone! Throwing out my ass after 5 years. Gave them my sweat and blood and more, damn it. How could Sterling do this to me after all these years, after all I've given him? Now the truth comes out. He never once loved me, and know that he was done with me. I was yesterday's garbage. And just got him. They all had it out for me. Joel, Natasha too. All of you. The door didn't reply, of course. I got a few weird looks from the smokers outside, but they didn't. But what did I care? What are you looking at? They shifted their eyes away, trying to ignore me. Smoke actually sounded good right now. Let me get a drag. I went up to one of the idiots and took a puff. I didn't think they liked that or how they shoved me away. I stumbled back to the brick wall. I got breath knocked out of my lungs. Fuck, I was a mess. Rough night. What an understatement. Oh, is that another way of saying bite me? Cigarette pack caught my eye. Man was offering me one. Need a fix? I was hesitant at first, but agreed when he took it off. Heard the cigarette shoved it. Immediately patted my pockets and it groaned. But he had that covered too. He had a huge grin on his face. What does he even look like? He's just an figure. Not coming home with you or anything, so just forget it. Not interested. Who are you supposed to be? Rockstar, musician, superstar, nobody. I'm gonna go with rocker because that's kind of that's my music. I prefer like Christian rock, and you know, I'll tell you the bands in a minute that I listen to. My rock. Robin's strength now in music. He smirked and turned to Lee, just like that. Hey, I ain't no charity case. Shut up, phone. I found some change in my pocket, and he turned back and forth and flung coins at him. He looked down, then back out to me in the most condescending look I'd seen 5 minutes ago. Everyone was better than me, were they? I pushed by them. I pushed by him, taking deep puffs, my cigarette from my mouth. Rounded into the alley, I was alone. Sure enough, it was there. That was me, all alone, yep. I slammed my fist into the brick wall. I didn't feel it, but I was sure it hurt. My entire body trembled, something I couldn't explain. Yeah, your so-called best friends just stabbed you in the back. Sterling could be laughing his ass off. I thought it made me angry, very angry. I started hitting and kicking everything in sight. I yelled and screamed, and I also started crying. I couldn't hold myself any longer. I collapsed and lost the cigarette somewhere between standing and sitting. Shook and swayed, standing silent. Shook, standing silence. I kept hearing the careless voices of people outside the alley. Eventually, my hands began to hurt from the trashing around, and I had done. Looked down, they were bleeding. Those bastards, did they even know what they were doing to me? I was bleeding. Slowly, I brought myself back to my feet, brushed the dirt from my clothes. I need a drink. What's with those faces? Nervous? Guys, I don't know how is the bit. What's wrong? What is it? Put this off for far too long. We had to tell her at some point. I should have been honest, told her this a month ago. Tell me what? Are you guys keeping some secret from me? I thought we trusted each other. Robin, I'm sorry, bud. My stuff was at Sterling's apartment, and I definitely wasn't going back there. In fact, the only place in the city where I knew I was welcome was a bar in the boot. It had been a while since I stepped foot in that hall, but I had no choice. I had to leave, twinkling the lights off both stardom and the city faded in the distance. I really didn't know what to go back to the burbs or anything. Closed at midnight, those stupid noise scientists, ugh. I had trouble finding a bar again. Taxi driver was being ingenuous when asked about it too. But there it was, Trancy Bar. Hope that old one was still there. I popped my collar in an attempt to hide my identity. Did just cause a big scene for a small-time bar like this. I weaseled through the cramped space and up in the corner. That dude looks like freaking McCree from Overwatch. He was in sight for sore eyes all those years, and he's still a joint like this. Must have married that chick. I tried to get his attention on. Oh, what can I do you for? No, dummy, it's me. What? I lowered my collar and flashed him a fake smile. Robin, what are you doing here? Shh, not so loud. You want a riot? Riot? Look, I need to crash your place. What's wrong? What happened to... Damn it, Owen. Can I stay here or not? Hey, you know I'm always here for you. Living your treat for you, but I'm living with Tracy now. Okay, so he did marry her. What's that mean for me? Who's the lot then? Give me the number. No one is right now. It's empty. I slammed my hands onto the countertop. Well then, what's the problem? Give me the key. Look, Robin. I know you're probably going through some rough patch, but... Rough patch? Rough? My voice broke then, so I shut up. I think Owen might have noticed that because he dropped it. Look, I'll call Trace, alright? Just stay here and watch the bar. He walked off and disappeared into the back room. So nearby customers looked my way. I snarled at them, mind their own business. Looked around the bar and had changed since I was here. It was just making sure money or something. One bad place, but it seemed forever since I've been in anything as trendy club. Brightly colored walls, floors, drinks, you name it. This bar, dark, dusty, plain smelled. Still, it was Tracy's bar. Well, Owen and Tracy's bar now. Guess it had been too many years since I last saw him. He looked and acted a lot the same though. Good kind of mushy. He was a brother to me. Real brother could get. We shared the same foster parent after all. I sighed. Why did I wait so long to see him though? Alright, Robin, just got out the phone. About time. You're welcome. My mouth twisted into a smile, but it didn't last long. Trey says it's okay to lend you the loft since it's just collecting dust. Owen slid the key in without a heavy look. What was that for? I pushed away from the bar and went up to the room. Knew the way up by heart. For now, thought I was happier. I used to love hanging out in that place. The gang and I opened doors, slid into the darkness, moonlight poured in through the window. Some of Owen's old things still scattered around. Either he was way lazy, or these things wife wouldn't let him keep. Luckily, the bed was one of those things. I plopped down into the dusty sheets after I finished coughing. I yanked off my jacket. I could hardly breathe in here. Finally let myself relax and take in how exhausted I was. I still needed that drink. Yep, let that drink before I go to sleep. Before I go to... I passed out and woke up throbbing pains all over. It hurt. Laid in bed feeling miserable, staring up at the ceiling. I poured everything onto the damn band. That's what I'll do. Where do I go from here? Turned my head and looked out the window. Cars rushing by the window, people bumping and pushing past each other. The world's not gonna stop. Crime wouldn't solve anything. Think they gave a damn? Didn't time for myself. I started to get mad again. Those traitors, how did they do this to me? Last I needed a plan. Plan to get revenge on those bastards. Okay, step 1, get a drink. Step 2, I'll work on that after I finish step 1. Maybe she's a female version of Jacksepticeye. Get it? Since he's Irish. I dragged myself back down the stairs into the deafening smoke filled below. My goal at this bar was to beg Owen for a free drink or 2 or 3. Let's just not put the limits on such generosity. To my surprise, he was quite willing to oblige me. I would have retreated back to my lair, but I knew I would always need one more drink. Owen, like a fool, always give me one. Not too late into my drunken stupor, I was upset. But who I at first is a trusty bar hopper. What's the matter with you guys? Don't you know who I am? Get out of here, kid. Come back in a few years. Turns out he was an underage boy trying to score some booze. Didn't concern me until he started throwing a chant in my immediate area. I'm going to tell my dad about this stupid bar. We'll see how many customers we get tomorrow. And his antics were loud and annoying, but a kind of funny, pathetic way. Until the idiot knocked my drink over. That pissed me off and I shoved him hard. Watch it. He stumbled backwards and stared, making me seem sober. Eventually he regained his senses. No one handles me like that. Do you know who? Let me show you how I handle punks like you. I lunged at him gently to scare him. Was I that scary looking? Wait until my dad hears about this. Your dad ain't here now. I swung at him, disturbed nearly bar furniture. Robin! I continued to go after the kid till he ran screaming out of the bar. Shut up, phone. The spilled drink was enough to get angry over, but I was worked out about something else. He's a poor schmuck who would deal with my wrath. He was standing outside the bar. He was surprised I followed him. Hey, I'm sorry or whatever. I was still angry, but this guy wasn't Sterling. He wasn't Natasha or Joel. Damn. I scowled at him, usually not to signal one an honest fight. I turned back to the end of the bar, but Owen was blocking the way. Let me through, partner. Go straight upstairs. We have a strict policy about fighting. What? No, I'm still thirsty. No exceptions. Fine. I have plenty of other bars. I did my best to stomp away and huff for fury, but it all looked like it was drunken swagger. Ugh. Did my best, blah blah blah. That punk kid was laughing at me. What was that? You chased me out, and now we're in the same spot. Like you, I can still get a drink anywhere I want. Me too. Cannot. Can too. Guys who still with mids ain't allowed. So no, not. You're awesome. I'm telling the truth. I have to say how. All I have to say is how I'm Kirby and they all bend over backwards for me. I pushed past him, having totally lost the interest in his lies. My dad's going to hear about this. You're never going to. Shut up about your stupid dad, get out of my way. Is that the drink talking? I spun my heel as fast as I grabbed the kid's clothing to keep my balance. He took it as a start and looked paler than the moon. Kirby, the spider's kid? Callous Spider Kirby. One of the greatest drummers on the side of the Mississippi. Certified rock legend. Yeah, I'm freaking Kirby right in my hands. My poison berry chugged as fast as it could. Heard Spider's son whirl, and the word was he had just replace his old dad someday. I held on to the kid's hoodie to slowly work things out of my head and wait for fear. Hey. I shook at him, beat him with a wide smile. How about I buy you a drink? His face gained color again. He finally smiled back at me. What to? Let's not pull a limit on my growing generosity. The light stung my eyes, my tongue was dry, and my throat was sore. I was half crippled and raging headache. Hungover? Where the hell was I? I managed to get one eye open. I was on a couch in this... Wait, is this a hotel room? I thought upwards to my irritating stomach. Someone stirred on the floor. It was kids, surrounded by trash and our escapades, I guess. Suddenly there was a knock at the door and is that why I woke up? Crap. What did we do last night? I checked my clothes outside and new pink coloring. They were all intact. I mean, I would. Would I? But not the kid anyway. Knocking the door increased the urgency. I'm coming, damn it. I slunk off the couch, but the way through empty bottles, Kirby was startled. 5 more minutes. Wait, where? Hey! Shh, shut up, I just... What? I got him and took the hint, shut up, and he jumped behind the couch. I hurried to make myself presentable, but I was sure I had failed. At last, I whipped open the door, fake smiles I could muster. Sharp-dressed man withdrew his hand from knocking and cleared his throat. Yes, how might I help you? It took all my strength. Good morning. I'm the manager of this establishment. I hope you enjoyed your stay at LeMay Hotel, but this is how it come to an end. Excuse me? As my axes, I gave him a heavy attitude, which his eye let. No, it worked. Not only did you refuse to maintain acceptable noise level, but I regret to inform you that your payment methods have fallen through. Payment levels? And it may not have been more than a few hours. I think I'm still drunk. Some uniformed figures appeared behind the hotel employee. Did he bring the whole army? So, you throw me out? Precisely. No need, I'm out of here on my own. I wish it was that simple. We were here to other crimes outside of stealing the... Wish it was that simple. We're here on other crimes outside of stealing a hotel room. My eyes grew wide. What the hell did Kirby get me into? Hotel security closed on me. He says getting arrested and I didn't know why. I'm too young to go to jail. He gave himself away. He couldn't have slipped out the window or something. He couldn't be that high up. You idiot. Good, the other one's in there too. You have to tell us why you're arresting us, don't you? Your cooperation will make this easier. The business needs to be taken care of before you turn it over to the proper authorities. Good, Thames Awesome Bank. Talents. Must have been 5 feet high. Scrawled up the outer wall of the hotel. Where did he even get to the spray paint? Oh, so that's on the... So that's what's sprayed on the wall. Where did he even learn to spray? RockRobin and MS Awesome Bank kicking their damn no talent layman. A group of cleaners were already fast working. Outside of the paint on her clothes, the ad caught on all security cameras. I guess this should have saved my breath for denying the charges. Isolated graffiti complete off. Wait, who the hell is Emmett? Hey, you misspelled my name. It's 2 M's and 2 T's. I punched him square in the shoulder. Me, you did this too. Emmett's your name. Emmett? Your name is Marcus. Marcus Kirby? His face changed to something I couldn't decipher. Oh, that's my brother. Brother? You stupid snot-nosed little brat. You attempted to strangle him, but he dodged me, giving the security enough time to separate us. One of the men twisted my arm behind my back, let out a painful yell. What is it with everybody and twisting arms? No more sudden moves. Okay. In this situation, depends highly upon the quality of appearance. Your fine will reflect not only the cost to repair the graffiti, but the astonishing amount of business lost because of it. But there's more serious crime to deal with here. More serious than this? The card used to pay for your stay has been reported stolen. Last words of self-defense before I terminate your stay here and contact the police. I was speechless, couldn't remember stealing anyone's card or even having one. Sterling handed the money. I'm really sorry, I confess. I stole it. You what? All his screaming can't be good for my voice. It's my dad's car, man. And am I going to get in trouble? The hotel employee laughed. Seriously. Right, you're the son of the famous journalist Spider Kirby. But I am. How come? How come nobody believes me? Let me go back to the room so I can show you my driver's license. The manager gave Evan a good long look. After a moment, he gestured to the security guards to let him go. Take the girl to my office. I'll verify his identity. The guard was holding. He yanked me all the way to the fourth building. Okay, now this is a pretty cool office. I mean, well, at least in my opinion. Switch the top thing to an Xbox right there. Switch those to some games. And give that and instead of a cheap laptop, switch it to a good computer. Then yeah, maybe this would be good. Then I could then I would consider that my office. Let's see, where is the safe? There it is. Alright, I'm going to save, and then I'm going to leave this episode here too, just to be sure. And I'm going to save and leave this episode here. I hope you guys liked the video. If you do, give that like button a little boop on the nose. If you want to see more, punch that subscribe button, and don't forget, have a great day.